Can your summer makeup stand up to the heat and stay below budget? Mine can. Today we're doing a video using some of my favorite products from my current stash that cost less than $25. Let's get into it. Hey beauties, welcome back. It's me, Lydia Marie. Welcome back to the channel. As you can see by the intro, today we are talking all things affordable beauty. Nothing we're using today costs over $25, and you can get it all at Ulta or at the drugstore, girl. And y'all know when you tell me that you want to see drugstore, that's my jam. That's where I started with affordable makeup. So I'm always down to shop my stash using budget-friendly products and get an amazing, very wearable, very doable type of makeup look. So if you want to see how I got this, I hope that you keep watching. If you're new here, go ahead and turn on those notifications. Hit that subscribe button first, and then join the beauty family, because as you can see, we have a real good time over here, girl. Let's go ahead and get into this video before I clown anymore. So I'm already moisturized. I don't have an affordable moisturizer that I like. Affordable meaning under $25 for my skin preps. So let me move the camera a little bit. I hope it doesn't fall. It was kind of tilted, but I'm already moisturized with my Clinique moisturizer is what I'm trying to say. Then for my primer, I'm going to use an oldie but goodie. This is the CoverGirl True Skin Enhancer Velvet Blur Primer. I got this some time ago, like at least over a year ago, and I really like it. It's a nice velvety primer. It works really well on dry skin because it has a nice hydrating property to it, but it works really well at filling in my pores and things like that and really giving it a smooth base for foundation. I really do like it. It's only like 10 bucks or so. So for foundation today, I'm doing the Maybelline Lumi Matte Foundation. I was going to do the skin tint, the Maybelline Superstay Skin Tint, but I have been using that in so many videos lately that I was like, let me take a break and go back to what I know and love. This one is almost empty. This is the shade 312, and I mixed 312 and 332. They give me the perfect in-between type of summer shade. So I got a pump from each, which is probably way too much, but we're going to do this today. We're going to give us a little coverage. I'm not going to color correct. I'm not worried about that. I'm just going to do this. And these run $9 at the drugstore. At Ulta, about $11. Really good foundations though. Ooh, that's a lot. I really do enjoy this foundation a lot, especially the more I wear it throughout the day and the way it just kind of melts into my skin. This is the BK Beauty 101 foundation brush, so you get a lot of coverage with this brush because it's huge. I call her Big Mama. This is my Big Mama brush right here. I'm going to do my bronzer next. Now, since this is an affordable beauty video, you're going to hear a lot of the same brands. A lot of Maybelline, Milani, NYX, Morphe, CoverGirl, Luna Magic, and NYX. Did I say NYX? A lot of that. I'm going back to this, girl. You know, this is my jam. This is the Maybelline Lifter Stick in the shade 70 for a little bronzer contour moment. And I'm just going to take it a little bit, kind of like right there. A little bit like that. Let me get y'all back a little so you can see my high five head. My twist out came out so good today. It's so nice and soft. And I've gone back to using my old school grease, my Blue Magic, and my hair loves it. My hair loves the grease. And washing my hair a couple times a week has really been helping too. I put a little bit of that on the side of my nose, and then I'm going to go in and do a kind of like a reverse highlighter situation. So I'm going to use the Morphe Wake Up Artist. I think this is in the shade 5, and we're just going to do a little bit of this right on top. Highlight here, highlight here. And then I'm going to do my under eye concealer with the Revolution Beauty Skin Silk. I like this. I like this a lot. It's not super full coverage, but it really gives me more like a color correction. And it's closer to my skin tone, but it gives you just enough coverage. Like, it's not a high glam concealer, but I really like it. And I love the applicator with this little cooling tip on there. It's just enough so I can go a little heavy with it and it won't be cakey, which I really like. So This is the concealer bronzer, and then we're going to start to blend it. Got a flat brush here from Sonia Kushak. This is ones you can find. I think they only sell these at Target, but I've had this forever. So it's supposed to be like a blush brush, but I use it for concealer, like this type of thing. And we're just going to blend that Morphe concealer out. It's the perfect brightening shade. I do believe it's shade 5, but you know how I do. It'll be down below. I don't know. I just grab stuff and go. But I like it because it has like a serum texture-y feel to it, so it doesn't dry down. This is a very old school technique, by the way. You know what I want to order again, because I can't find my book. It's my Sam Fine beauty book. Sam Fine is like a legendary legend. He's like on my Mount Rushmore of makeup artists, and he wrote a book years ago called Fine Beauty, and he wrote the book all about black women, women of color makeup and techniques. His techniques are like tried and true, and I lost my book. I think I lost it in the move when I moved from Texas years ago, and I want to reorder it again, and it's so hard to come by now. It used to be on Amazon. I may put it on like an Amazon wish list or something, but it's such a great book. Like, he teaches in such a relatable way, and I'm a visual learner, so I can look at something and kind of copy it. Yeah, I want my book. I want my Sam Fine book. Taking this dual-sided e.l.f. Cosmetics brush, and I'm going to blend in my nose bronzer with this little tiny side. That book I read when I was starting to do makeup. I studied when I decided to get serious about it. I think I've told this story before, but I actually studied books like for makeup artists. Narcissus Rodriguez, his book, Kevin Aquan, Bobbi Brown, and Sam Fine. And then the model Iman has a book also, which I cannot find anymore. It's called The Beauty of Color, and I used to be able to get that from the library, and I would study that book on makeup looks. And I told you guys about Tia Williams in my last video, the OG beauty blogger. She was the co-author on Iman's beauty book. That's also how I came to know who Tia Williams was. And it was a book giving different makeup looks and the breakdown of them and Iman's history with makeup. This is like when she first came out with her own makeup collection. So she wrote a book. It's called The Beauty of Color. It was on Amazon for a while. I can't find it, but that book and Sam Fine's book literally changed my life. Those were like my Bible. I studied those books back and forth. I kept The Beauty of Color from the library so long that they were threatening. Back then they would come after you for the fines. And I was like, I would just go and renew it like every time it was up. And one time I kept it for like 2 months and they were sending me notices. But I studied that book, and I went and bought makeup that looked like it, that I could afford to do this. And I'll never forget, Iman had a look in there with a smoky eye. She said she only used eyeliner and a pale peach lip. Changed my life. Changed my life. Before we do cream blush, the best affordable makeup spray is top 2. She ain't number 2. Milani Make It Last in the original formula. A great makeup melting spray. So always a really good step for me to use after I do all my creams and I'm all blended. But you see how that upper highlight kind of just played into the concealer, and that concealer kind of acted like color correction? I really do enjoy this concealer. I really, really like it. I think that went on my July favorites, and I did my July favorites as a live video, but you can go back and watch it. I wasn't going to do that. I was going to do a sit down talking through video, but we're not going to do, I didn't do it. I did it the other way. e.l.f. Camo Liquid Blush, no surprise here. Pinky Promise is my jam. We're going to use this as the first layer of blush because we are going to go over this cream blush with a powder brush at the end. Powder blush. Why do I always get that so tongue-tied? Just a dot. We're not going to do too much. For my under eye powder, I was going to do the L'Oreal, but again, I'm trying to switch it up. Use some stuff I haven't used in a while. Very affordable powder. I really like this one. This is the Morphe Peach Powder. A very nice powder. I really do enjoy it, and it has just the right amount of brightness for a peach powder. I'm going to take it on a brush this time because I need to get all this highlight over here and just kind of set. But I like how nice and natural this powder looks. It's not too mattifying. It's not too brightening. It's kind of just right. So, and for the eyes, I'm going to be using a Morphe palette. I haven't used this in a minute. This is the Forbidden Honey palette. Remember I did a review on this one? This is the Forbidden Honey one. This is the one they released right before their new six palettes. And this is the one without a mirror, but I love the neutral shades in here. So we're going to do something with this little row over here. But first, I'm going to prep my eyes with the Morphe eyeshadow cream shadow that I have been loving. We're gonna do a little prep with that and set the tone for this makeup, for the eye makeup. As I said before, with this, you could totally wear this on its own because it dries down to a nice soft cream. But I also like how the color doesn't change to a too brown shade on my eye. Like, it's not too tan, it's just enough. And I'm gonna keep it on my lid because I think on my lid is where I'm going to do a pop of shimmer or something. I don't know, girl. You know I don't have no plans when it comes to my eyeshadow, but it's not going to be too overwhelming. I have to be outside today, and I don't want to do a lot, but I'm going to do a little something. Oh my gosh. I washed all of my foundation brushes, and I did not wash my eyeshadow brushes, and they need to be clean. So let's start with this shade right here called Sweet Sting. Little darker pink situation, and I'm just gonna pop that on my lid as the base. Very nice colors though. Morphe has been killing it at Ulta. Oh my gosh, except for that plumping gloss. That plumping gloss is too hot. Ooh, I had to take that back. I tried it and I was like, girl, y'all trying to burn my lips out. You're literally gonna get plumping because your lips are on fire. They're not plumping, they're getting swollen because that that stuff is so hot. It's hotter than the one that NYX released a couple years ago, and that was almost unbearable. Give me some subtle plumping action. Okay, that's the base. This little hot pink, it's called Too Tempting. I'm gonna put that in the corner. A little extra something. I thought I had something in my hair. A little extra pink on the corner. Like so. It's got like a nice vibrance to it. It's got a little kickback in the pan. So, but it's a nice pink shade nonetheless. Let's do this. And do the other eye. It almost looks like it could blend in, but it's a little bit deeper than the shade that's on my eyelid. Just keep it neat in the corner, like so. I love that the girls are getting back to eyeshadow. I'm like, welcome back, girl, because I never left. Or actually, let's try this. And did I do that? Oh, in this light shade together. Why not? Let's try it. Yeah, I like that. It's nice, it's just enough. It's not too crazy. I'm taking a road trip today, and I decided not to wear the clothes that I wear when I'm out doing Instacart, you know? Like, I just put on some shorts and a raggedy t-shirt, and I was like, you know, I haven't worn a dress in a really long time. I'm gonna wear a dress on the road. Just something different. Like, I get so tired of dressing like a lumberjack every day that I'm outside. And I was like, you know, I have not worn a dress and sandals in quite some time. And a comfortable dress at that. So I'm gonna put on a dress with my makeup today. We're just gonna tap that in. Then I'm gonna have to go over it and blend it. But I do like that pink. That's really nice. I'm taking a smaller type blending brush, and I'm just gonna kind of tap it. I don't want it to move, but I do want it to be tapped in. I can see why you need to have like a wet base for these shimmer shadows to really pop, but that's okay. I'm not interested in the pop. I just want it to be cohesive looking, and it kind of looks like a pink lemonade color, which I really like. I like that. I'm gonna clean that up, don't worry. I see it. I know you see it. I see it too. I'm gonna clean it up, don't worry. And this is all things that I have had in my stash. This is nothing new. I've been shopping my stash and doing really well with that. But I am building my cart. The sales are coming up, and I have just been adding things to my cart, kind of saving them for later. I'm trying to be disciplined with my Ulta points and just continue to stack them. But to stack them, you gotta buy stuff. You see my dilemma? I'm gonna go back around the perimeter just to blend everything together, kind of with this brown shade, and then the first shade that I used, that Sweet Sting, and this is gonna just kind of go up in my crease just to tie it all together. There we go. You always need a little something up here just to tie all the colors together, so just that it looks cohesive and all. Just a tip from me to you. And it doesn't have to be a lot, just a little something to tie it all together. I do not have a drugstore powder per se to set my face. So I'm gonna use my Sephora powder. It's $20 or $21, so it's still under $21. It's just not from the drugstore. So that's the eye. I'm gonna line my waterline with my e.l.f. pencil, and then do a mascara, and I'm gonna put this on as my all over powder. If I can find a brush. Oh, here's one. I'm gonna use this big fluffy brush, and I'm gonna set everything, and then we're gonna add powder blush on top. I'm using the e.l.f. pencil line, the smoky coal liner. I thought I grabbed the brown one. I grabbed the plum color. Well, it actually works. I grabbed this plum color. I thought it was the brown one. Anyway, this is the shade Plum. It's a smoky coal liner in Plum. But it works. Actually, it's a beautiful mistake. So, okay. All I saw was e.l.f. and I just reached for it. Luckily, I didn't do a lip liner this time. But, oh, it actually works. The plum color works. Okay. So I pulled two blushes, powder blushes, both of which you can find at the drugstore. I think Luna Magic is only available at Target as far as drugstore goes, or Walmart. They are available at Walmart, but you can get them on their website. So I have the shade Aaliyah in this one, and then I pulled out my Milani Luminoso blush. This is their baked blushes, which are fantastic, and this is the color. I think I'm gonna go with this one because this is a bright pop of pink and I want a little something subtle. So I'm gonna go with Milani Baked Blush in the shade Luminoso. And this is a newer one that I've had because I used up the other one quick fast. The baked blushes from Milani are bomb. Very, 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 very good. And they're baked, so they're going like a little bit of a highlight. So pretty though. Woo. Yeah, that's pretty. It's kind of like a highlighter almost with the baked quality, but it's still so nice and subtle, which is why I didn't go overboard with the e.l.f. like I could have, but I didn't. Let's do some Morphe lip liner in the shade Makeup Talk. This is iconic. I have a backup because this is a shade I go through pretty quickly. That's what it looks like. So I like to keep a backup. Then we're gonna do an oldie but goodie as well. This is the e.l.f. Old Face Satin Lipstick. I don't know why e.l.f. took these out of Ulta, but they are like at Walmart, CVS, I know for sure, and Walgreens. And this is the shade that I didn't mean to pull, but we're gonna use it anyway, Shameless. I thought I pulled the pink one. So we're gonna go a little bit light on this because I don't want to go berry. I'm just gonna put it in the middle. Like, ooh, that's pretty though. Ooh, that's pretty with that Morphe lip liner. I'm putting this in my purse. Anyway, this is the shade Shameless. These are the $9 lipsticks from e.l.f. that are allegedly a dupe or an alternative to the NARS Audacious lipsticks. They apply the same. packaging is very similar. I'm just saying, allegedly. Okay, next up, I've also pulled another one from another gloss from Morphe. This is the shade Mauve Splash, and this is in their Drip Glass formula, which I like a lot. This is not the one with shimmer. This is one that has just like a nice satiny finish. Oh, that, okay. I need to remember this lip combo. I need to remember this because this is nice. And I'm just going to kind of put it over the lip liner like that. Boom. Ooh, that is pretty. Oh, that's a nice combo. Okay, we're going to remember that. Lastly, we're going to lock it all in with the Morphe Continuous Prep and Set Mist. I was going to use my Holy Grail, but it's very little in here and I need to save it up until I can buy some more. So we're going to have to use something else that I got in my drawer. So we're going to try this Morphe. I haven't used this in a while, but I really do like it though. So, and yes, it has a slight scent. It's not overwhelming, not to me, because y'all know how I feel about scents around my face. Not overwhelming at all, but this is the look. I love that blush. I have to see, this is the beauty of shopping your stash, right? Because I have not used this in such a long time and it looks so good. It's just such a pretty blush along with that foundation, because the foundation gives you a nice natural matte, but adding back products like the blush, that's going to give you a little bit of luminosity. I like it. All right, beauty, so this is what we're working with, a nice pink look. I like that eyeshadow too. I haven't used that Forbidden Honey palette in a while. I like this. It came together, and nothing over $25, which is my favorite thing to do. Now, when I did the short form video, which is going to be on my short form channels, I used a few different products, but the message is the same, $25. I think I used the Maybelline Super Skin Tint for that video. But yeah, this is the drugstore version. I really like this. You can do a lot with some affordable makeup and some gems out there. The drugstore has been bringing the heat lately, and if you're on a tight budget like me, finding products that are great for under a certain dollar amount is always a win. I hope you guys have enjoyed this look. If you made it this far in the video, go ahead and give your girl a thumbs up. Let me know how you like this summertime affordable makeup look. As per usual, everything is going to be linked down below. I truly appreciate you guys clicking those links, looking at the details. Everything is in the description box, so thanks so much for tuning in. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on those notifications. Join the beauty family. We have a good time over here, and I'll be so happy to see y'all every time I log in. I'll see y'all back here for my next video real soon. Bye.